What's up? What's up, good people? I see Mr. Marcus Maxwell. You got in here quick. First off the gate, Mr. Marcus Maxwell coming in, showing love to the page. Don't forget to hit the Cash App up. I see you guys are stacking up the Rick James video fund. Yeah, I saw that. Everybody want that Rick James story. Y'all keep building up that Rick James fund. Believe me, the next one is epic. Epic. Now, I was taking a nap, and in the middle of my nap, I get disturbed. Somebody tell Joel Lopez we just did a whole hour video unboxing not that long ago. We just did a whole hour right here on YouTube. I remember you, Mr. Lopez. Oh, they got a whole bunch of stuff down here now. It's so screwed up. YouTube is forever making changes. If it's for better or worse, is yet to be seen. But right now, things don't look good. But yep, Floyd once again is going after 50 Cent. Now these two haven't been speaking really frequently for about a year or two now. Like it's like dead conversation. But Floyd just went off the rails today, and nobody know what sent him over the rails. See, this is the thing. This is how Floyd works. All right, and a lot of people don't know it, but he's a guy that keeps things bottled in for a long time. It simmers up, then boom, it's everywhere. Now, when Floyd Mayweather approached 50 Cent um, the first time around, a long time ago, it ended up with one of his friends being hurt. One of his closest buddies being hurt. Hold on. I got some hookers by my. Nah, that's just a married couple. Now, getting right into it, like we always do at this time, Floyd Mayweather decided to go in. No one knows why, but that's how Floyd works. Floyd has his team go in here and put this stuff together. And Floyd Mayweather is the type of person in which it takes a lot. He's somebody like if you keep putting coins in the bank, then it gets to the top, and then that coin can't go in no more. Boom! Here we go. All this nonsense. 50 know how to poke at Floyd. Poke, 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 poke. And Florida just keep taking it to the one day he just in a bad mood or something else, and you do something, boom, everywhere. It's everywhere. So earlier today, Floyd Mayweather wakes up and said about it had to be about 6 hours ago. He just blew up and said it was only four shots that ended Curtis Jackson's rap career. One, you tried desperately to revive your career by going head to head with Kanye West and got dragged public, taking a unanimous decision loss. Two, Jay-Z has been killing the champagne game with Ace of Spades, selling worldwide at premier prices for well over a decade, while Curtis got a bottle with a cheap chess piece on it that tastes like shampoo. Three, Beats by Dre headphones was a home run smash. We all know that. But what the F was Curtis SMS audio headphones? That was some straight BS. The feds had something to do with those. Those are snitch headphones. You could be in your car and hear the next people conversation in the vehicle next to you. Four, Diddy got Ciroc and it's selling worldwide. And you can't even find effing in no stores. And it's well known that stuff tastes like rubbing alcohol. Wow. Oh yes, definitely hit the like button. I know YouTube is having problems with their system or something. I don't know. That might be an excuse just to screw me over. I have no idea. But please hit the like button so people know that you're real people. Now, 50 Cent heard all of this, all of it. His page was blowing up, and it was like, Floyd's going in on you yet again. This isn't a good thing. Somebody could have showed him an old post 50 said about him, and he might have thought it was me. Well, I have no idea what he was doing or what he was saying, but it must have, because he right now, 50 was concentrating on Michael Blackston. He wasn't even thinking about Floyd. But 50 Cent put out a message. He said, tell Floyd I said he won. He is the greatest of all time. And nobody, I mean, nobody could ever take that away from him. What he has done in his life is amazing. I'm done with all this back and forth. Now, can someone please read this to the champ? Always getting the last word, ain't he? That's 50. Well, that's what he is. You know, he's just an average person who loves to troll. And look, I'm wearing the outfit my ex girlfriend gave me from like 4 years ago. Some like aerobic stuff. I'm like, I don't, where have you seen me get jiggy with it with this? Does this look like some stuff I ever wear? I look like something Kanye gonna be having on. I gotta give her a call. Nah, I probably don't even want to see it now. Oh, thanks, Michelle's daughter. She donated to the page. I wish I could. No, I don't want to wear this outfit too many places outside. I wear this in the house. I don't even want to wear this to the gym. I gotta get back in shape. I got a cameraman after me. He trying to get a close up. Yo, Dacino, run up on him. Yeah, what's up now with what you was saying? I'll be like, when did I say I want to fight you? I got to now. I got a cameraman gonna run up on me. I gotta get ready. Cameraman can run up on me at any time. I gotta be prepared. Ready for my close up, Mr. Demir. That's the thing though. 50 Cent never had any like I don't he don't want nothing with Floyd. He don't even know why Floyd decided to go here. It's something that happened probably a while ago behind the scenes. Being that I know Fifth, I know Floyd, met him, know the mentality, know how they operate. Everything's a little different. Now, he knows what 50's about. Floyd knows what 50's about. This isn't a chess move. This is a reactive move. This is him blowing up because he's tired of 50 Cent. 50 has irked him and got on his nerve. But now it's at a point now where 50 is like, all right, man, enough of this back and forth with you. Because now it ain't fun no more. Now you're going to make it something else. And when you make it something else, that's a problem. And I don't want to see Floyd go down this road. You're already at war with one guy who you're 100% in the right, and that guy's an idiot. With Tip, you already got that situation. This was like somebody that was family. Like Fifth was walking in the house, eating stuff. He had stuff. He was living with Floyd. While he was trying to get his situation going with Interscope, he was living with Floyd. Floyd Mayweather had to loan him some money. Poor CJ. CJ was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Messed with the wrong woman at the wrong time. Wrong. CJ wasn't even established yet as an NBA player. And he already messing with rich guys, baby mamas. Not a good move, Smooth. Especially when that guy's a fighter. No, when Floyd gets mad, this type of stuff happens. And it's explosive. Like right now, he's probably got his team and the guys that do his page now. He got them doing all this, of course. But see, here's the thing. Floyd means all this. All this stuff that's being said, he means it. But 50 knows Floyd. He could post one picture of Floyd or some girl, Floyd would go off. Would go off. Well, I'm glad you made the live, brother. I tried to send it out in every way that I know how that we were going live. Oh, what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting on YouTube to post it. I already know about the Nipsey song. I already got the video made. You see that? They reviewed my video. They know my video's good. But until that yellow turns green, nothing's going up. Oh yeah, I did the top 50 best freestyle rappers in the world. Well, YouTube has got this thing now where they have a major problem and they saying everything is good, everything's working. Nothing's working, B. That's why I want all you guys to make sure when you click the bell, make sure you click turn your YouTube notifications on your mobile. If you don't turn it on your mobile, you won't get all the notifications. That's what they're saying. If Floyd Mayweather linked up with Ja Rule and Irv Gotti, that would mean absolutely nothing to it. Check your phones, because y'all phones could have been turned off and you did not know it. YouTube is known for going in people's phones, going in people's accounts, and doing stuff. That's why follow me on Twitter too. The name is Carcino on Twitter. The name is Carcino on Twitter. Carcino on the Cash App. Or you could click the stream lab below, leave us a message there and donate. But you have to do these things now when all you had to do before is follow somebody. But somebody else, they send you their requests all that day long. They don't even care. Floyd Mayweather don't owe 50 Cent. Believe me, I know that whole situation. See, me and Floyd fell out of real. Me and Floyd was like real tight. Like I could pick up the phone and call Floyd Mayweather. That's how close we were back then. So all of these things that was going on at the time when he was fighting Victor Ortiz, that 2011, all that stuff was going on with Jeremy Lin and Floyd. Me and Floyd talked on the phone for hours, and I know that's how I said I know how Floyd gets in these situations. We never fell out. I seen Floyd last year. I see him about twice a year. But here's the thing: me and Floyd never had a falling out. Floyd got more busier, and he changed his phone numbers. He wasn't thinking about me when he changed his phone number. When he got out of jail, he got like 4 phones. Okay, one that's only his family calls. Like that's his immediate family. They call that phone. One phone is for just like businesses or whatever. One's a BS phone, you know, the thotty line. And the other phone is the one we got. Floyd got like 4 phones, period. And I guarantee you he got 4 right now. The one I called, he gave that number to somebody else. But here's what happened with the situation, right? 50 Cent was hanging around Floyd at the time. He was trying to get his thing off the ground. He had the SMS deal going. That was the only thing he had going at the time. 50 was going bankrupt. He was split G Unit up. Interscope, basically, he was waiting on money from Interscope. He had about 24 to 25 million dollars coming from ringtone, his payments from the ringtone. All that stuff had to be broken down and inflation and all that stuff. So it took a long time for them to get the money to 50. And in the meanwhile, 50 was keeping himself out there by hanging around Floyd Mayweather, hanging around his buddies. So he had all these problems going on with the mansion in Connecticut. He was back on the taxes, and the taxes were massive, and they were crushing him. So while the taxes were crushing him and he couldn't afford to pay the taxes, Floyd Mayweather loaned him the money to pay him. He was like, "Here, man, go and take care of your taxes." So when he did that, that was a wrap. No, I mean, here's the thing. He gave Floyd his money back, but like that wasn't a problem. Him having 50 Cent around was good because 50 ain't really been around since the first time. Mm-mm. 50 was staying at Floyd's house in Vegas. And while he was staying at Floyd's house in Vegas, he was hanging around all of us. And then Floyd ended up closing the fight deal to fight Victor Ortiz. So 50 was in the camp, the whole camp for the Victor Ortiz. He's part of the promotion, and him and Floyd is like inseparable at that time. Because Floyd is like, oh, this is perfect because Fifth can come in. He know how to sell controversy, and he'll make the 24/7 live, and he'll make the fight bigger because I got 50 Cent. And 50 had name recognition at the time, but he had money for, and you ain't know it because he's 50 Cent. So Fifth was just still trying to be 50 Cent at that time. No, he had too many enemies at that time. Jimmy Iovine was mad at 50 because of the SMS audio headphones, because that was their deal. They tried to bring 50 Cent in on the Beats headphones. He said, nah. Dre and M said, yeah. Dre was there, and then they asked them and them to come along and, basically just wear their headphones and be a sponsor. 50 said no. And when they did the video that they did together, Dre, Eminem, and 50, 50 got an SMS hat on, SMS audio, and he joined with them and basically did a bootleg version of Beats. And now you done pissed off Jimmy Iovine. Now you got a problem. So they wanted nothing to do with 50 Cent no more. Yeah, he had Sleek Audio first, which ended up doing damage to him because he bought Sleek and owned Sleek, then left Sleek for SMS Audio. And Sleek people said 50 took their ideas and gave it to SMS Audio. So it was a big lawsuit there, which 50 Cent lost that in court, which was crazy. And he sued the lawyers and won half his money back because they saw that what those lawyers did was illegal. That shows you power right there. So they were just bleeding 50, throwing him in court, bleeding his money out. That mansion, the taxes, killing him. So now you see all this stuff go down. Floyd helped him out in these crisis situations. He was there for him. Now, during this time, 50 was having a fight because he wasn't able to make payments for his girlfriend at the time, the one that's got his son, that slash model slash whatever. Yeah, her. She's best friends with Miss Jackson. They hooked up during that time when Floyd and 50 was hanging out. So people got to see her hanging around. Now that Floyd don't mess with Miss Jackson and Miss Jackson's trying to sue him and take all his money, 50 is still hanging around Miss Jackson. And he was like, look, my girl, that's her best friend. They friends. But she ain't calling to hang out with me. When Floyd don't like somebody, he want everybody around him not to like that person too. Or you against him. That's how he feels. That's how he feels. That is exactly how he feels. If he don't like somebody, you better say, I don't like that mother too. Especially if you with them. That's just how he feels. It's crazy. That's why I don't ever give an opinion. Because I can never hate Fifth. That's not gonna go down that way. So when this was all said and done, 50 Cent is hanging out with Floyd. Everything was going well. Then Miss Jackson was going to be in charge. Floyd didn't think he was going to jail. Floyd had the domestic situation. 50 was there. We all were there for that. So you saw my video come out first with the information of what happened in the house. 50 Cent gave a story of what happened in the house, but only we know what happened in the house. The general public knows nothing about what happened in that house. That's gonna go to everybody's grave. Now, with Fifth, it might not, but I don't think he's gonna do that. Now, they were buddies since then, and everything was rolling well. Then Fifth did another monumental mistake. He was telling Floyd the Cotto fight was coming up, and he saw Floyd's gonna get all this money, guaranteed, for one fight. So looking at the Victor Ortiz fight, looking at the Cotto fight, 50 sitting back, he thinking. The wheels are turning. He's sitting in Floyd's house. And he was talking to Ben Thompson from Fight Hype, the one that's like always around Floyd, recording him and everything, Ben Thompson. So he's asking Ben questions about boxing, how this work, how that work. He's asking him all these details. He even got Ben Thompson number. We used to call Ben and ask him about like how this go, how that go, how should I do this, and Ben Thompson was basically helping. Well, at that time, 50 wasn't really rich. He was rich in name. His name still had value and worth, but and he had money coming. Imagine if you had $24 million coming. If you had $24 million coming to you, you're rich, but you don't have it right now. You got to wait. And a lot of you guys didn't find out about 50's financial situation until he went to court with the Rick Ross situation. 50 was using all his money and resources basically to get rid of Ross. Hold on 1 second. Now, Floyd Mayweather had the court situation and all this stuff going on. So the person he relied on to talk to about the court stuff was me, 50 Cent, and only a couple other people. Other than that, he had it under control. Now, 50 was looking at another situation as 50 was scouring the room while he was there doing the Victor Ortiz fight. He was trying to find one person that he felt had Floyd's ear, that Floyd trusted, that was special, that he could work with. He was surveying the room. Like, see, 50 wheels are turning. He knows I need to get with somebody that's got Floyd's trust too. And if I get that person's trust, it won't just be my voice. Already got his voice working for me. And there was one guy in there named Tommy. Now Tommy, who was close with Floyd and he was working with Don King at one point, doing some stuff. Tommy was right there with Floyd, and he's the one. Is that Tommy? I think Tommy is the one. You seen the iconic picture with 50 and Floyd, and they standing toe by toe, like they finna fight each other. It's a guy holding up like a dollar bill for the fight. That's Tommy. Let me see if I can find a picture of him real quick. And that's crazy. That picture don't even pop up. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where it was. The guy holding up that money, that's Tommy. Now, 50 Cent didn't know Tommy until he met Floyd. Tommy was the guy who almost got thrown out of Floyd house for brushing his teeth at the dinner table. Floyd don't allow that. Like, dude, you brushing your teeth at my dinner table? So anyway, 50 started talking to Tommy about boxing, and Tommy, I work with Don King and I did this and that. So 50 would get some information from him too, off Tommy, and asking like, why Al Heyman ain't never around? I don't never see Al. And Al came around once in the blue moon and he leave, and he was like, he's getting all the money. And he tells Floyd one night, like, you know, you should start your own thing, your own boxing company. Call it the money team. And Floyd was like, yeah, I'm gonna start my own thing one day. Yeah, I'm gonna get that going. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. He was like, yeah, me and you, man, we can come in there and start our own boxing promotional company. Valentine, make sure that your phone can get notifications, please. Hold up. I got a CrossFit family. I got CrossFit neighbors. Like they're young, married, stay in shape. Yeah, when people donate to the page, I'll do the 50 Cent voice. So right at the beginning of this whole nonsense is he started trying to get 50 to, I mean, Floyd to get his own boxing organization. Like, you could do this. So Floyd agreed, like, yeah, that'd be a good idea. But all this stuff is going on with court with his baby moms. And so what Floyd wanted to do was go out and get engaged. He went out and bought a ring for Miss Jackson. And his lawyers and his team, everybody came up with the idea that if Floyd is engaged, they start looking at Miss Jackson the way Miss Jackson should be looked at. Like she was getting her shine on. They were putting her on 24/7, talking about this, getting her name out there so people could focus away from his baby mom situation and focus on his new thing that he got. His new relationship, which wasn't new. He'd been with her since like 2007. And believe me, she was flat as an iron board all the way around. She was an A cup. She was an A cup, no butt, no nothing. And Floyd chose her. Now he met her at a strip club, but I think she was like the server or something. She was not like stripping. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Which Floyd named her Miss Jackson. She was just Chantel. Now, here's the situation now. So when this situation happened, he was suggesting to Floyd, you know, I think we should go ahead and start our own company. Floyd was like, man, I don't know, not right now. The time ain't right, but yeah, we're gonna do it. And Fifth was like, no, I ain't talking about right now. But yeah, champ, we're gonna get it done. So it goes left. Floyd gets sentenced to go to jail. And he got a report to jail. And they was like, whoa, we just announced this big mega fight with me and Miguel Cotto here in Las Vegas. Las Vegas at this time, the city is about this close from filing bankruptcy. Las Vegas is finna file bankruptcy. The bankruptcy was at an all-time worst. People not paying bills, jobs gone. Vegas was just a desert. So the city needed the revenue of having Floyd Mayweather fight Cotto. So they pushed back his sentence. They said, well, Floyd can start his jail sentence after the fight. We'll delay his sentence to allow him and the city to have this fight because the city needed. So for the city, Floyd training for a fight, gotta be sentenced to go to jail and turn himself in to start his sentence right after that. So Floyd in his mindset is thinking something's gonna happen. They ain't gonna put me in jail after this fight. He really had that belief that he was not going to jail. So all of this stuff is going on, and people telling him too, like, "Oh, don't worry about it. The lawyers are working on it. They're gonna end up giving you probably house arrest and stuff like that." And Floyd, like that, I'll stay in the crib. I'll stay in the big boy mansion. So all of these things are going on. 50 is working, trying to get close with Tommy on how they gonna organize it. Like, man, we gonna get this thing here. We gonna set it up, but don't tell nobody. Tommy is, But we're gonna try to start a promotional company. It'd be dope. Me and 50. Al Heyman would had no problems with 50 Cent. Al Heyman was cool with 50. 50 and Floyd being there just helped build the brand. Then Floyd goes to jail after that. And once they found out he was going to jail, they didn't know how long this thing was going to be going on. 50 made it clear that he was going to be in court. Everybody else showed up in court. Ray J was there and all these other people. And was like, yo, I'm here for my big bro, man, and all this stuff he was doing. Like, okay, we get it. So Ray J was like, I'm there to support my man Floyd and all that. That's my guy. 50 is there in the court, but 50 wants to make sure he walks Floyd in. He's like, nah, I gotta walk him in. They gotta see me walking. Floyd walks in with 50. 50 got to walk in with Floyd in the court. Was telling him what jail was like. Look, this is what you got to do when you get up in jail. And Floyd was listening to him too, like, yeah, he's listening more to him. This is how you got to look, champ. It's like a fight. Don't look too tough. Just like I'm here to do my time. I'm like 50, like Floyd's going in general population. They not for to throw Floyd in general pop. So that's just he's too popular for that. So Floyd goes in. Floyd goes in. All hell breaks loose. Floyd is mad because he's trying to get out. Floyd's trying to get out of the jail system. 50 is on the other end is working. He's working around what he's trying to build to get this this boxing company going. So while Floyd is freaking out and he was like, man, Tommy, he was working through Tommy. Every time 50 was talking to him, he wasn't like, hey, hold your head up, things gonna be better. He's sending him letters like, look, we can run this company, you know, we can get all this going. We don't need Al. Like Al ain't getting you out of jail and this and that. We trying to get you out. Look, we got investors, we got everything. You finna get hundreds of millions of dollars. And sent Tommy to send all this. Tommy is bringing the information to Floyd. Yo, man, we got this. Look at this, man. We finna make big money, man. We don't need Al Heyman no more. We finna make big. We got a contract. We got investors right now that's gonna pay us hundreds of millions of dollars, and they can get back out to take that test. Why? We gonna get that fight. And we finna make $100 million. You start putting 100 million drawing on the thing and everything. Floyd had all this mail while he was locked up. So anyway, Floyd gets released after all of this time, right? Who's there to pick him up? His driver, the money made driver, was there. He was finna pick him up, Miguel. And he told 50 told Miguel, no, 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 I'm driving. He's like, what? Yeah, I'm finna pick him up. I'm driving. Right. It's gonna be bigger if I pick him up. So I need to be the one to pick Floyd up, put him in the car with me. Y'all just follow. So 50 was playing chess the whole time. So he comes there when Floyd gets released from jail. Who the first one to pick him up? Even though his family been waiting there at all, 50 wasn't there at all. He showed up when Floyd was getting ready to get out. He comes there, boom, here come Fifth. He hugs his family, Fifth grab him. Come on, you coming with me. Next thing you know, he's released. He's at the crib. He's got a big party. Everybody's there. And everybody's seeing Floyd with his hair, and he kept the hair for a little bit. Floyd had the mini fro. He was in shape. He just got out of jail. This is everybody's throwing him a little party that night, at the house. He just seeing all his immediate family, people that loved him and all this stuff. And 50 come up to him and told him, we did it. He's like, what you mean? He was like, we did it, champ. Don't worry. I already started the company. Me and you. I already put the money up. Well, here's the situation that we have to deal with also. Uh, he goes up to Floyd and tells Floyd, don't worry, I got everything. Floyd's like, what? He's like, yeah, everything's worked out. Don't worry. I'm finna get the boxing website thing we talked about doing one day. Yeah, I did it. He's like, oh, okay. So Floyd was like, okay, that's cool. And he ignored it. The next day, he brings it up again. Floyd he just came home. And he's like, yeah, we got the Tommy, like, yeah, boy, that's it, man. Shoot, we don't need Al no more. We straight. We got Mayweather boxing promotion. TMT, baby. He's like, TMT. Yeah, we got the money team promotion. The money team promotion company. We got the LLC and everything. He was like, and Fifth was like, yeah, yeah, it's already set. He's like, me and you, we gonna split everything 50-50. Me and you, Floyd, we got it. We don't need Al Heyman no more. Al's getting all the money. You don't need no advisor. I'll be the advisor. That's what he really was gonna happen. What Fifth was doing was playing a game of chess. Oh wow, and they just went and torpedoed my page. I guess somebody was like, hey, he's got too many people online and came and knocked everybody out. So what Fifth came up and said was like basically he's like, you don't need no advisor, champ. But what he really was saying is, I'm your advisor, champ, not Al Heyman. All you need is Fifth. So what 50 was gonna do is what he surveyed the situation is saying. I'm gonna put myself in Al Heyman's seat because Al Heyman's getting all the money, and these guys are getting some of it. Al's getting some good money. What are you talking about? Get money? E? I don't even know what he's talking about. Now, Tommy goes ahead. Oh, greed is the most deadliest of all the sins. The ultimate hustler. So when Floyd tells 50, I never told you that. That was his whole response to the whole thing is, I never told you to go ahead and do that. I never told you go and get no record I mean no boxing license. He said, you said we was gonna do it. He's like, yeah, but I ain't say now. I just got out of jail. I'm trying to relax. I said, yeah, one day we'll do it, not like now. And no, I'm not about to get rid of Al Heyman. You're not about to get rid of Al. And he's like thinking to himself, why would I get rid of Al Heyman? He felt indebted to Al. Because if it wasn't for Al, we know what Tommy told Floyd. I've seen the letter. I know exactly what he sent him. Oh, you said Tommy told him not to sign it while he was in jail. I didn't get that story. Okay. All right. Well, Tommy tried. All right. Well, then, when this happened and he went and got the company and got TMT, and Floyd's like, I never told you to do that. I don't know what you was thinking. And then Floyd told Al, and Floyd was out. I mean, 50 was out at this point. He was mad because he was like, look, man, where's that other, I put my own money in this, which means the SMS audio. So he was like, you know what, Floyd, I don't need your permission. I already went and got this thing done. Fifth just knew if he went and did it, he just thought Floyd was gonna go with it because it was already done. 50 knew what he was doing. Genius. He's like, look, it's too late to walk it back. If I go ahead and do it, Floyd just gotta roll with it. And that wasn't the case. And Al Heyman found out, was like, don't worry about it. He's got the money team promotions. Don't even worry about it. If it wasn't for that, I don't think Mayweather promotions would have happened as fast as it did. Because at this time he was still with Golden Boy. They was fighting under Golden Boy Promotions label, which is they already had the license. And see, 50 didn't know anything about this at the time, but Golden Boy Promotions already had the licensing fee to be the main event. This is why Floyd didn't have to pay these fees and fines or anything or be responsible if something goes wrong insurance wise. So they could just operate mostly as a limited LLC. So Golden Boy was already had these approvals in Vegas and everywhere else. So that's why Golden Boy became the vehicle in which they used in order to get this stuff across to the general public. 50 didn't know all these things. He was learning on the fly about the boxing business, but he didn't understand that. So he's thinking, look, let's just get an LLC. We straight, just running with it. And it's like it don't work like that. Okay, now you go try to put on a major event. Even though Floyd Mayweather is a major event, is you got to be in charge of insurance, taxes, everything. They wasn't ready for that. Floyd was looking at one direction. I need Al Heyman's seat. I need Al's seat. Yep. And he had his timing. So when he started the Money Team boxing promotion, why did Tommy go with 50? Didn't Tommy go over there with 50? Well, where's he at? Is he still in the chat? Tommy went with 50. Floyd cut ties with both of them. So Tommy rolled over there and went with him. So for him saying Tommy told him not to sign it when he was in jail, that don't even make sense. Because Tommy ended up going over there with 50. They was all in cahoots. Tommy left the chat room. Yeah, I bet that was Tommy too. Right. They were supposed to be TMT promotion. But since 50 went and copywritten the money team and went and got the money team promotional company. He said, no, I've seen this all on TV and internet. Oh well, then you should have seen, Mr. Get Money, that your guy Tommy went with 50. You should know that. He went over there to the money team thing and he was in charge. Do you think the most powerful man in this whole business of boxing at the time was Al Heyman? Did you realize that angry Al Heyman is something you don't want to see? 50 found out. Every time he tried to do anything, it was destroyed. And it was destroyed by the power of Al Heyman. He couldn't get his fighters on nothing. He tried to go work with Bob Arum. He tried to get his fight. And the thing is 50 didn't have no fighters. He had no direction. He was going off the list of fighters that Floyd was talking about. They was gonna sign Billy Dibb, and you didn't know how to bring up Billy Dibb. Billy Dibb was the type of fighter that matters in Egypt. That was good for building international appeal. You don't bring him to the United States and start putting them in there with real fighters. 50 Cent, I mean, Floyd in them days was embarrassed. Floyd Mayweather down there watching this guy they was finna sign. And this guy got knocked out of the ring. He climbed the ropes and got knocked out the top of the rope. I've never seen that in boxing history. They probably still got that on the internet. They was overseas watching this guy fight. He got knocked out over the rope. The dude was getting beat. He punched him in the corner. The dude was climbing the rope, got punched again, and went over the top of the rope. I'm like, if Floyd was finna sign him, Floyd was sitting right there when it happened. I'm like, I've never seen that in history in boxing. My man got knocked like a wrestling move. Like my man was climbing the rope to come off the top rope and got punched. He went over the rope. I said, that is the craziest thing I've ever saw. I've never seen that in a boxing fight ever. No, he was playing chess. He just went up against doggone Bobby Fischer, Al Heyman. You playing chess, you just learned the game of chess. This is a chess wizard, and you went up against the wrong one, a powerful chess wizard. And oh yeah, it's fantasy football time, people. I got my team. I got my league. If anybody want to be in my league, you gotta let me know. I need real fantasy football players. We play on Yahoo. We had one person, they ain't really signed back up, so we got one spot open. Then we'll expand the league if we have to. My buddy complaining about the rules. Everybody who got in last year basically got back in this year. Let me see if I can get you the league ID. There it is, Carcino's Kingdom. That's what's up. Okay, there's the league. Who are the real fantasy football players? So far, we got 9 back. Carcino's Kingdom. Look at that. All right, I'll expand the league. Right now, we at like 9. I can make it a 12. I can make it 14 if y'all really into it. Yeah, we doing a live draft and everything. It's free. All of it's free. Free to get in. Okay, we got it at 10 teams. Let me see. I'll increase it right now. How many people want to get in? Right now, let me know. Jason Waddle says he wants in. Marcus Maxwell says send me an invite. Okay, that's 2. Who else is in? Seattle, are you already in the league? You know what? I'm gonna make it 14. All right, we got 14 people in the league. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Jason, send me your email that you want me to send it to you so I can send you the invite. Okay. Boom. All right. You in there. All right. Here we go. Now we only taking people that really want to play fantasy football. Now, if you don't really play fantasy football, don't come through the door. Garden boy, you getting an invite. Okay, you should be in, Garden boy. I'm gonna have to resubmit yours. I'm trying to think. Where's everybody at? Yeah, somebody in the fantasy football won my league last year that shouldn't have. I'm back for revenge. Okay, Jason, I'm gonna have to re-edit this whole thing. Yeah, I think I entered your mail wrong. Garden, did yours come through? You can put your email if you put your email address in here. Just send your email address in the chat. Only I can see it. Okay. I think you got it now. Okay, let me end this and see how many people we're gonna get in here.